Hey everybody, I just wanted to film a little update video on what projects I've been working on recently. It's been a lot of stuff, a lot of various random projects. I'm only half caffeinated right now, so I'm doing good. So the first thing, I guess, that's on the list is I made a tiny little skirt for my blue costume. And it is very short. It's not typical to most burlesque looks, I feel like, but I'm gonna make it work. I've already sewn it and added a separating zipper. I sewed this from scratch. I just kind of like drew up a pattern and went to town. I've already started stoning it, as you can see. But one of the stones is on back order right now, so I have to wait because I have to have all the colors in to work on it, or else like the whole flow of the color combinations will get all screwy. My second thing that I recently picked back up but realized I was out of fucking rhinestones for is my little Halloween top hat that I'm making for my Halloween showgirl number. I used the costume last year, but it wasn't like complete. It was just like the corset, garter, panty, bra situation, and I wanted it to be like Ziegfeld Follies meets spookiness kind of situation, and I plan on adding some feathers to it, and it'll be just like this. And this lighting isn't so great for rhinestones. It kind of looks like shit in daylight, but it'll be all covered eventually. The next thing I got, which I want to do kind of a whole video on eventually, is my Menage a Trois costume that I am so fucking excited to debut and to finish. Christina is an amazing costumer, and I'm so like honored that she chose me to work with her last year. Well, technically this year, but like you have to sign up a year before because she only works with like 4 people. But anyway, this is the headdress. She's a fucking genius, and she made it separable so I can travel with it. How she constructed this is like beyond me. One day I hope to have this talent. I will. It's just a work in progress. So I started stoning it. I'm gonna add gold when I can afford more rhinestones. I'm kind of on a rhinestone drought right now. And then there's magnets in the back where I can add little feather plumes that I can take off and like use for covering my bits and stuff. And there's also like a little pocket right here for more feathers. And it's just great. The next thing, which is actually still part of the Menage a Trois costume, is the corset, which I've never had a corset that stays so structured when it's not on a body. It is not floppy at all. It's crazy. This is like majority done. I don't know if I'm gonna rhinestone the black. I kind of like it bare because it creates more of like a, I don't know, it'll make the silk stones look way better. I just have one more section to do, but again, I'm on a rhinestone drought. But yeah, it's all Swarovski because it's a really nice investment piece. So I was like, well, I will invest in some nice stones because normally I kind of mix up the quality to keep budget affordable, but I'm not debuting this costume until 2020 because like the 20s, it's Art Deco, you know, big costume. I already have my song picked out. I've never been so prepared for a number ever. This is the bra, and it is majority done too. I just have this little spot left, but yeah, there's a hidden Mickey on here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's there if you want to find it. I've actually put a few hidden Mickeys in previous costumes because like I'm a huge Disney fan. And if you don't know what a hidden Mickey is, it's basically like Easter eggs in the Disney parks, but alas. The next thing, oh yeah, so we're gonna be doing a Nerdlesque show, hopefully, soon. And one of my previous cosplays I've had before is Raven from Teen Titans, but she's like a lingerie Raven, so I'm kind of revamping it. I had a belt that I wore that were her orbs, but because of it being burlesque, I'm out of breath. The chance of it breaking was just too high to bother, so I made these little orbs from resin. But these are it. They're red paint, clear resin, and glitter. I'm just gluing them. This is my work pillow, by the way. That's why it's like so dirty looking. Don't worry. So I'm covering in that, and then the next thing, which I already kind of showed y'all, is my holographic costume, which I'm trying to debut ASAP. I might even wear it tomorrow to Spotlight, which is a free show at Prohibition if you want to come. I'm performing. I made this hobble skirt out of PVC. Made it from scratch. It's my own pattern. It's not totally done. I still have to do some finishing touches, like the fanny part. The fanny isn't totally straight, but yeah, it fits over the corset that I have. And like there is no stretch. This is technically upholstery fabric, so like making this was like the ultimate bitch, but worth it. Kind of. I made this giant fucking tentacle. His name is Mr. Consenticle the Tentacle. Some of his suckers are rhinestone. I don't know if you can see from there. There you go. But yeah, he's a 10-foot tentacle, and I made him in a day. And I plan on. I've performed with him a little bit before, like a few shows. I think 2 shows. But yeah, I plan on adding him to my holographic number. That's why I made him. Next part. What is it? What do I have next? Oh, okay. So some of y'all may have seen me in a black mermaid tail gown. So I'm gonna do black and red, and it's gonna be like my new martini number because I think it's very fitting. And I started learning how to bead. Can I sit down? I don't know. Hi. I started learning how to bead, which there's not really a lot of learning to it. It's pretty easy. You just put some beads on a string. But I've made a ton of these. I think I've made 30 of these so far. They're all different, and they all are like different lengths and such. But they some if I tied the knot too tight, they're not as flowy, and they're kind of bendy, but it's okay. I'm not gonna be upset over it. Hopefully with my estimate or my like guesstimate of how this is gonna work, I'm gonna be able to sew them onto the dress using this top bead, and then it'll just be like a beady fringe looking like there's blood falling all off of me and shit. And I'm gonna put them on the gloves too. The thing that started the idea of the bloody frangles was I made my first pair of pasty tassels, and I'm super stoked about them. Bloody looking like blood's dripping off because it's a vampire number. And yeah, I'm really happy with them. I plan to make a lot more tassels. I might even like sell them at some point. I don't know if I mentioned to y'all about the idea of a pop-up I want to do. Oh, Jesus, okay, everything is falling. I'm dying. I want to do a pop-up of like all of my costumes and like all of my stuff that I can sell. So it's like kind of like a come look at my work up close, and also if you want to buy my work, here you go. Shit like that. I am very tired, but I guess that's all I'm really working on right now. Other updates for this month, this Wednesday, tomorrow, I don't know when this is going to be uploaded, hopefully today, I am doing Spotlight at Prohibition. It's a free show. And Friday, I'm doing Elm Street Teas in Dallas, and then regular Prohibition shows up until the 17th of August. I am doing Spellbound Burlesque, and it is in Phoenix, Arizona. And then the weekend after, well, okay, so it's complicated right now because I'm hopefully going to Burning Man. I don't have my ticket yet. I've been unfortunate this year. So it's kind of up in the air, but I realized I booked a trip to Vegas the same week as Burning Man. So I'm supposed to shoot with Daniel. And right now, I'm either gonna, if I get a Burning Man ticket some fucking how, I don't know how. I'm either gonna push it, the shoot with Daniel the week before or the week after Burning Man. But yeah, me and Daniel have some looks planned. I can't really release what one of the looks is. But I think we're gonna shoot some of my Halloween stuff, so we have some content ready just in case it gets tricky for me to get out there. One of like the main look that I'm going for, I will be shooting a little vlog, so y'all have like the behind the scenes on how how it came to be and like the process of me getting ready and the shoot and all that jazz. Anyways, guys, I'm looking around my home to see if I have any like hidden treasures that I didn't show y'all. I guess not. One more look.
One more look.
Okay, no, I don't. But if I do, I'll probably add it in. So thank you guys so much. As always, I appreciate your support so much. It is such a help and it is such a blessing to have people like you helping me live my dream and like supporting me in that way. Like it means a fucking lot, because being an artist basically like full time isn't very easy a lot, you know? So oh, anyways, I don't know. I'm gonna drink some more coffee and then go to the gym. So I hope you'll have a good day, and thank you for watching.